Hi! It's definitely been a hot minute. We're not gonna even ignore that. Last time I did one of these types of videos, I talked about how, Mars, previously known as Bug, as I say in that video, I'm pretty sure. They moved in with me. They did move in with me. They're currently visiting family right now. But yeah, they moved in. We decided to get jobs. I do have a job. I have a job. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, then I started school and it was really overwhelming and I got like pretty bad grades. Like I just finished quarter one. Good grief, Zoe. It doesn't feel like much time has passed, but when you start to talk about like what's happened, it feels a bit more daunting, you know. That's just how it goes. Anyway, I turn 18 in about 2 hours. Not actually though, because I was born at 8 a.m. So it's probably a bit more than that. But traditionally, we like to celebrate birthdays like at 12 a.m. I'm starting this video off as like some kind of life update, but I just want to make this quickly. Not necessarily a life update, but just kind of like a, how do I say this in a way that isn't dramatic? So when I started this channel, I was 15? Or was I 14? No, I think I was 15. And I made this because something that I always really wanted to do was make content, because that's just, you know, something that I've always wanted to do. But yeah, I went into this extremely experimental. Obviously, I don't think it takes like a genius to look through my channel and say that this entire thing has just kind of been like a huge dumpster of experimentation. And that's really what it was for me. In the beginning, I just wanted to make content. I wanted to do it because it was something that I'd always wanted to do, and I did. And I realized a lot of things about myself. I realized I really like editing. I really like making content. I really like making videos. I think it's really fulfilling for me to record something, edit it, and then post it, and then like see that people watched it and enjoyed it. Like, that is just something that's obviously really fulfilling and something that I realized very quickly I really enjoyed doing. But like obviously as the years went on, I think I kind of just started outgrowing this channel. I know this is like a really dramatic start, but this is just me basically saying that this channel is definitely not going to be my priority anymore. Not to say that I'm never going to post on it ever again. It initially was just a place for me to dump really anything that was in my head. And I mean, I'm pretty sure that I'm always just going to do that if I have an idea. In the spur of the moment, I'm going to make it and I'm going to post it wherever I please. I also want to say though, that this isn't me like saying I'm leaving YouTube, like it's the wit. This is just me saying that this channel, personally, I think I've outgrown it. I know it sounds like so negative and it sounds like really dramatic, but it's genuinely not. Like, obviously this place that I feel has kind of just been like a huge place of experimenting. I think I don't need the experimentation anymore, because I think over the years that I've posted on this channel, I've realized a lot of things, and I realized that I actually really would enjoy going above and beyond what obviously I've been doing. Like, I would like to focus on things more professionally. Obviously it's not going to be professional, but I just want to focus on things more like seriously, and I want to take content creating more seriously, and I want to take making music more seriously, and just like all of these ideas that I put in this channel, like playthroughs and like commentary videos and like speed paints and making music, like I want to take those things and I want to take it more seriously. But I just feel like I just don't want to keep doing it here, if that makes any sense. And I've always been so opposed to the idea of people like leaving like an area or like a channel or an account or whatever and going someplace else to like start anew. I always used to be so opposed to that for some reason. But now I get it, because you just, when you're in like one place for so long, it kind of creates like its own identity. Even though if you change, obviously it's going to change with you. Like the place that you're at doesn't have any personality inherently, but it's like when you stay there and like people have an attachment to this thing, and it's like there's like this image and this like identity to it, you know, you just want to leave it and you want to start anew. You want a clean slate to just build off from scratch. And it's clearly, like I said, it's clearly just been a dumping ground for me. So I don't think it's really that big of a deal for me to say that I want to move someplace else and kind of start anew when this place never even really had a foundation to begin with. So with that said, I do plan on moving to a different YouTube channel for like future like bigger things. I don't know when this is going to start. It's probably going to happen when I have the time and when I save up to get like the proper like stuff that I want in order to make like better content possible, and obviously when I have the time to focus on that. I don't know if that's going to be within a couple months or if it's going to take like a year, like who knows, but obviously I'll link to all of those places in the description in case you want to follow along. The main thing I plan to focus on is I have really wanted to do like Twitch streaming for like a very long time, and that's something that I'll hopefully start doing eventually. I also plan on focusing on taking music more seriously. I recently got a Spotify and I've posted some of my music to that, and I plan on taking that much more seriously. Like I have ideas for albums, and I recently bought FL Studio, which is like a very, it just feels so good to own like a proper like music software, because I've been using like an online website called Soundtrap to make music, and it's just very limited in its ability. So I'm excited to have that, and I plan to like use it a lot more. But I would like to get on Twitch streaming. I'd like to do more like professional YouTube content. I'd like to make music like more seriously. I'd like to also make a webtoon. I have an idea for a webtoon, including some OCs that I've made and I've been very invested in. I plan to take art more seriously. I want to get like a lot more into animation. I have ideas for like game design, and I want to like get into developing games, and it's like there's just so many things that I want to do. And obviously I just think like putting all of that here, like after how many years I've been on this channel, just like putting random stuff, I don't know, it just doesn't feel appropriate. I promise it's not that big of a deal. I'm sure I'll still post whatever I want here, just because it's always just going to be a place for me to put like whatever I want. And also just because I have an attachment to it. It's sentimental. It's like a good place. It has a lot of fun memories on it, and like funny stuff that I've put on here. So that's not to say I'm never going to post here again, but I think it's most important to say that I'm never not going to post. I'm always going to have like some sort of content out there, and I'm excited about like these different ideas that include going above what I've been doing. And I just, yeah, this is just like, it's not a negative video. This is a very positive video, because it's saying that I want to do more, and I want to go do more. I want to do more than what I've been doing. But I remember making this channel a little bit after Interactive Introverts, and I had like all of these ideas for this channel. I was like, I'm gonna make this content, I'm gonna be a huge YouTuber. Obviously it didn't turn out that way. The channel just kind of evolved into its own thing that was just like a really good place for me to learn a lot of things about what I wanted to do, and I was just really lucky that there were people there to watch it and enjoy it. Like that's just a plus for me. Like obviously, like I said, this was just a place for me to learn things about what I wanted to do and what were the things that I enjoyed doing. And having anyone watch this, even though obviously it was never any impressive like number, having like at least one or two people see what I had to make and enjoy it, that was probably the best thing. So if those people are still interested in what I'm making, you know, I'm obviously always going to be somewhere on the internet, and I'm always going to be posting something, I'm always going to be making something, because it is my destiny. But yeah, I think that's all I gotta say. I hope you're excited for what I have to post. I promise it's really not going to be anything crazy or like really cool or like really anything outside of what I usually post. Like I promise it's always going to have the same like chaotic kind of homemade unprofessional style, even though I call it professional. It's not professional. I just think the main difference is that it's going to be somewhere else, and it's going to have a bit more of like, you know, I'm not gonna make any promises. It's just gonna be somewhere else. That's just all I wanted to say. I'm gonna go turn 18 in a couple hours. Thanks for being here with me for all of my amazing content here. Amazing is a generous word. If anybody gets sad, just know I'm still probably gonna post here. I'm not gonna delete it. It's okay. Alright. I think I'm the only person getting emotional just because I have a weird attachment to things. Okay. Bye.